It is late season and things are getting intense. Honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna get top 25 this season, but I'm going to be going for it. We got Coyote Kin 5 starting us off here with Lords, especially with this left to right wind. Kamiko joining us as well. I'm gonna go Glide Water Skip Rive, and I like it threading this needle on the right side. If I can hit it just right, which I do here, I find this route way more reliable than relying on a skip. And the fantastic thing about it is if you hit the line, you get it. We're gonna go 60 feet of power up here. If you hit the line on that right side, you get your eagle look. There's no randomness or question about it. If you go on the left side going for the skip, you can hit your line and then hope you get the skip. Or hope you don't get too much of a skip. Taking that backhand line, very rare to have it fade back enough to pinched up against the rock and not really have a look up in this basket. Lords look like a little pinched off there and got top band drop down. Kamiko, probably similarly pinched off as my guess. None of these guys are missing from close range without some sort of weird pinched off angle like this green can definitely give you if you get close to the basket there. So we got one stroke up on the card going in. Next is Coyote Kin in 3. And we have a stroke, so we'll go for it. Glide, water skip, rive, and see if we can just get the hyzer angle right. I'm liking how this looks. I like it a lot. Get up there. Yes. Whew. Love when it works out. I feel like I hit this one so rarely now. So certainly come Worlds or some big level competition, I'm laying this up to the right side. It's a simple sapphire. Then try to get a close to 300-foot throw in with that eagle. Coyote Kin 4 is the glide sapphire. Get it in this gap and just don't hit the left wall. And the right wall is safe. It's going to keep kicking you forward. The left wall is going to stop you dead. That's when I played around with the ace run a little bit for it. So I'll do more when maybe early next season if I do a little bit more loose play messing around. Pioneer Bay 8, or light glide paradigm. Get it up the gap. And I've said it before and I'll keep saying it until it screws me. There's not really a lot of ways you can mess up this tee shot. This bush might have collision. So I'll just get up and over it to make sure I get out. And I'm out. Because especially in a one win, that tee shot is so scrambleable. And no matter where you get, you can get up here to a good landing zone to be able to go into the screen. With the sapphire, I think, does this get the distance? No, that's nowhere near the distance. Get a good kick. Ah, the one time I ever actually got the eagle on this hole, or I think maybe the first time, they've had it twice, with a lucky rock kick like that off the path. And I think it was actually in something like Val Leagues or Worlds, or Val League or Worlds a while back, when I was able to hit that one. Pioneer Bay 6, the pushing wind, I'm going to light glide, and that straight pullback, see if I can hit the gap. It does hit the gap. I'm even okay hitting this next tree. That's totally fine. Glide skip obviously would have been way deep into the water. 263. You saw me do this recently with the sticky musket. Let's go river, though, with this big tailwind. Come on. No. Actually, kind of close to the distance here, right? I know 269 is the backhand distance. That's thinking maybe forehand with 3 wind. Could have gotten me out there. It was close. Not quite there. We got the birdie. We're keeping our stroke lead. Pioneer Bay 2. I feel like I've been messing this one up way too much lately. Did you get this wide? Nope. You need to get it wider than that. Miss the rock. Miss the rock. That rock. That's the one I needed to miss. 546. We have a little bit of a scramble here. Light glide paradigm. I think it'll get me far enough up there. I don't need glide skips. And most important is clearing all those rocks in that boat on the shore. And light glide gives me the ground play. Oh. Fantastic. Fantastic. 37 feet. We're going to putt the fuse in because I hate this basket. This basket in particular is a complete pain in the butt. I think because you're throwing uphill at it so often, that spits out easily. Lakeside 7. Explorer is my typical ace run. I don't think it gets there in this win. So I'll go with my musket ace run that I had before the Explorer. And this is looking off to the right. We'll get our putt in, we'll get our birdie, and we still have the lead for now. I think the next potential drama is going to come on Lakeside 9 if we have big wind. And I think Lakeside 9 is the next hole we have coming up. If there's a big wind, that could be a huge swing from Eagles to ours. And there's the big wind. I'm thinking I want to go right side. I'm going to have to wait for this boat to get out of the way so I don't hit it. But going right side will give me a tailwind. I could probably even go like sticky musket into the green. Got to get that boat out of the way. If I go right side, I'm throwing into kind of a headwind, which is much tougher to do. Oh no, this is too far right. Give me big skips. This isn't good. Skip up or try. Oh, it tried. 277. I think I instincted a tailwind. I think this might be able to do it. Can I get enough distance? Oh, get there. Hey, saving that eagle. I don't know if I've made it. I think I made it from that drop zone like one time ever before. That's pretty sweet to do that here late season and retain the wind or the win. Of course, I missed there. Would have been birdie and would have brought it back to a tie, which is one of the benefits of going towards that left island. If you touch that left island, I think it's if you touch that left island, you're going to go to the middle drop zone instead of going to the back drop zone if you go towards the right side. So we still have a one-stroke lead. Let's try and close it out with an ace. The musket in a one wind, so maybe the instinct in a three wind. Can I get enough distance? No, that is nowhere near enough distance. Another ace run I'll be figuring out to get more in those one wins. We'll tap it in. We'll lock down the win on this one. Lloyd has come with a big high line. Almost got it with his sticky musket. That Global League sticky musket, Global Disc Golf sticky musket. Oh, this anonymous for all time. And his Global League 8th run disc. So we got the win on that one with a clutch throw-in on Lakeside 9. Pioneer Bay, Champions Landing, and Lost Island. Lost Island 8, 4, and 6. 4 not as much, 6 a lot more so. Provide some separation right down to the end of this one. So Pioneer Bay 4, I can't really run it in this wind, so I'm going to go like glide. I suppose I could run it, but I need to get way further left. I'm worried about those trees on the left coming in play. So I can swing it wide enough to have that wind kicking me towards the basket. We'll put it down with the fuse and take the birdie. We have Lombo and Rodney on here, which is interesting because Lombo is somebody who plays more aggressive and hits those lines. Those aggressive lines a lot. Rodney, you'll know if you watch his videos, his daily challenge walkthrough is posted every day of the week. Let me get my analyzer just right here. This has... Okay, it's going to give me a look. Yeah, that'll give me a look. If you watch Rodney's videos, you know Rodney's also a very solid player. Tends to play more conservative, which is more of the style I used to really focus on. Should I get 130 on this? No! Man, these baskets missing left and right. It's brutal. I have not been great at hitting those center chains. I think while my time of not watching this sway is catching up to me. Rodney's, no, just off the base as well. So a little bit of a respite there. Rodney thankfully not taking us away with that one. Pioneer Bay 3, we're going to go glide, water skip, drive. We're going to go more direct. That big out to the left, huge Anheuser line is one that'll get me a better look when it gets out there. But it doesn't get out there as reliably for me. I don't want to take the potential of completely missing this island. We'll go light glide paradigm. See if we can hit the gap right side. This is in danger. Ooh, so close to terrible danger. 145. See if we can get this kind of right on the basket. I think the lift will get it over there. Maybe like 200. Oh, right side now. Dang it. So I got the left side, got the right side. We missed them both. Lombo with the eagle. Rodney with the eagle? Rodney with the eagle. So we're losing those strokes. Champion Landing 5. This big wind has me going forehand. Anytime it's that hard right to left wind, I'll take forehand at it. And the extra distance that this wind is going to give the drive, I think will still get me plenty close for a pretty simple eagle. which it does. This is within 60, I think. 49. Gonna go forehand about 30 power and lifts it to the center of the chains. Yeah, I still struggle with throwing in with the four wins. It's almost like four hands. Still struggle throwing in with the four wins. But ever since I realized with the four wind, I have to go to forehand and take 20 power off instead of 10 power off. It's just made so much more sense to me. It's still a lot to figure out with how much it's going to push the disc left and right, especially with the tailwinds and headwinds. Ronnie's just off, so we're going to be getting our stroke back here. And I think going to be all tied up again, or do we have to lead? It's going to be all tied up. Champions Landing 10, I love this hole. Glad skip paradigm. You can try and lace it just right. It feels like hitting the gap perfectly on Enso. I need to throw this lower. This is in the bushes. Usually pretty scrambleable, but this is tough. I'm in those bushes deep. I think I can maybe throw low under the bushes. No, that did not get under the bushes at all. So up 200 feet. Let's try to toss in a river so we don't lose a lead here. I'm gonna go about 220. Oh, dang it. I had the line right, but I wussed out on the power. And there we are. We're dropping strokes to the entire card here. And now we're down a stroke. See if we can get a comeback coming in. Champions Landing 3. I love taking the diamond at this. Aim real low. And let the diamond turn itself through this gap. It takes so much of the danger out of play. Even better with a little bit of a tailwind. But you can see even with a one wind there, we're within 60 feet, 44 feet. Basically a gimme in Disc Golf Valley. Gimme eagle. That's a nice eagle. Rodney also went the backhand. He went wider, so I think he probably went sapphire on that one. Oh, yeah, it's interesting. I have a skip sapphire in my bag now. And that's one I could consider on that hole. Lost Island 8. Oh, I think we can get back on Rodney here. He said he always lays this up. So if he does that, and I can hit this. Come on. Oh, I like it. Just by that tree. Perfect. So we're in range here. We should be able to get the eagle. Watching Rodney's fight on the mini-map. Rodney, what are you doing? No. Oh, Rodney. I was relying on you to lay out. Rodney's a cross, so I went for a cross. Most guys here are going to be getting eagle. Live skip rise. Gonna get caught up in the tracks a bit. Oh, even better. Oh, almost got a fun little bounce into the basket. That would have been a sick albatross. Rodney's cross, of course. Yep, there he is. He's going to be into the eagle. He did not take the safe play I was relying on. Look at you go, Rodney. Rodney's going to tap in that eagle, and I'm still down a stroke. Lost Island 4 is one of the potentials on this next hole. What's a wind look like? We have a bad wind as a potential for somebody making a mistake. No, a one wind. Everybody's going to do it. Glide, water, accurate, water skip, sapphire. A little bit of power off. A little bit of hyzer. Jumps right up here. It was basically stuff like that where I took a par. And King of the Course, it jumped off that rock I touched. And started soaring into the water. We got our birdie. Thinking about Rodney, our birdie. Rodney is, I think he took, where's he at? Yeah, he took the layup line, which is a very smart play as well. He's going to get the birdie. And Lost Island 6 is last one. The only way to get a stroke here really is to clutch up and get that throw in. I slide to the left. Get a good look out here. Don't get too far. No, it's going way far to the right. A long throw in. I go about 10 feet of power less than my Crow's Nest 9 throw with the river. So I'll go my 207. I'll just throw 200. And I have no choice. I've got to make this so I'm not losing this elo. Come on. Come on. Yes. Right in the heart of the chains. Straight towards the bats the whole time. Rodney, don't do it. Thank you, Rodney, for not doing that one. And we're able to tie it back up with a clutch throw-in on Lost Island 6. It's that repetition, figuring out those throw-ins. That's going to make the difference between climbing to the top and falling down towards the bottom. Our last one here in this video has Champions Landing, Lakeside, and then Highlanders Ridge, 4 and 8, both at the end. So great eagle potentials if we get down. Kind of hate that I'm taking that way already. If we end up down, where am I going to be able to make up strokes? But it's kind of just the reality of how I've been playing. Starting out on Champions Landing 7, we go Paradigm. Here's our aim point, that tailwind. Make sure we get some good anhyzer on it. This does not look like it has enough. Dead skip. Please dead skip. Oh, if there's ever a time to dead skip or stop. No. Straight OB. Alright, see if we can get this throw in. Never mind. It's a drop zone. 545 is a long drop zone. Oh, even glide skip should get us there. Way out wide. Hop up there. Just bounce up there. Feels like a skip. Or call it a skip, but it's basically a bounce. Bounces up. We got 68 feet. 70, we'll throw it. 50 power with the fuse. Little Diddy followed the same line as us. Smoo, of course, hitting the eagle. Shawizzle, I didn't even see that Shawizzle joined us. What a fantastic drive. It's a cool turnover shot he threw there. Shawizzle is up. Shawizzle's got a YouTube channel as well if you want to see some more multiplayer play and some gameplay happening. Another player who's posting those. He's going to get birdie. So we are down last place, tied last, but last place nonetheless here. Onto Champions Landing 1. I'm not going to try to... I think I'll try to get the eagle on this one. With this wind, it's trying to get it there, and this is gaining strokes by hoping that other people are making mistakes along their way. And that's important to know when you're playing competitively, and especially in multiplayer, heck, even events, is to think, what type of hole is this for you? Are you gaining strokes on the card by going for the bonus strokes? Are you gaining strokes on the card by just not messing up a hole? Or are you getting strokes on the card because it's a hole where you're down and you have no choice but just absolutely run it for the suicide ace run? So I've gotten a couple of those in my bag, or my repertoire lately. We're going to get not the eagle, we're getting the birdie here. Shawizzle is coming in as well. Looks like he's smooth. What? How does that stop? I swear, anytime I try to make that throw in, it's just on the icy green, flying straight OB or sliding straight OB after it hits the ground. Even a sticky disc. But Shawizzle stops and we're still down. Champions only 13. Honestly, too easy. Take the like glide paradigm. Throw it up. Too far to ace. Too easy and straightforward to really get anything but the birdie on this one. We'll put in the fuse. I like to see this hole. I mean, obviously it's a real life hole, so it just is what it is. They're not going to change it. But I like to see this hole have a bit more distance or obstacles to make it more DGV friendly. Shawizzle looks like he rolled out to the left side behind the bushes. No, not behind the bushes at all. Wide open, maybe just like 100 feet away there to get his birdie. Okay, Lakeside 8. I told some of my channel members I wanted to get rid of the warship, but this is the hole I had to keep it. And they showed me this line with the instinct. Let's see if I can get it to drop. Well, it drops onto the square. Square Island, safe for birdie. Not much of that headwind, but it was the top chevron right on the basket. Straight pullback, full power. And it's a safe ace run. And I absolutely love it. So there's a big potential. The warship is dropping next time I have something new to put in my bag. Water skip sticky paradigm gets across here with just enough power with a tailwind if you go to this right side. And I find it's still easier to control than a big turnover with a ton of anhyzer using the glide water skip drive. Really just what's your flavor here of getting across? Most everybody's going to be getting the eagle here now. It's a more fun hole when it was the layup to the center and go for it. But there's a more separation now, or bigger separation that happens when it happens. Take the fuse on the turnover, see if we can get the angle right. It's looking close. No. Smoo is getting it. Of course, we expect nothing else. That Smoo running away with it here. 50 feet for the raised basket. Getting the birdie at this point with Smoo taking that lead. I'm chasing Shawizzle and Little Diddy. I don't expect to be taking back that 3-stroke lead. Highland Ridge 7, the water skip Sapphire, a little bit of power off. And this we want it right by the OB line. There we go. And it jumps up towards the basket. And even the heavy winds, this gives you the putt. Put it in, put it in, put it in, put it in. You got kids, you know exactly what I was doing right there. Everybody getting the birdie. Now we got Highlanders Ridge 4 and Highlanders Ridge 8. You know, losing tie blast and loss is basically the same. Oh boy. Let's save it for 8. Save it for 8, because that wind, I don't really have that play. Way up over here to the right side. And that's a good little kick off the rock wall. 341. But with the 2 headwind, I want to make sure I'm getting far enough to go water skip Sapphire. Yeah, so I'll slow down and bump up here onto the greens, Highlanders Ridge 8. That's going to be our opportunity to not lose Elo. Can we catch up to Lil Diddy on Highlanders Ridge, or Trisha Wizzle on Highlanders Ridge 8? We have the win to do it. I have to hit this gap. Have to hit that gap just right. Come on. Oh, this is perfect. Just on the right side, has a lot of forward skip. Oh, yes. Okay, the rock slowed me down here, but this is the time. Gotta clutch up. 87 feet, calling it 90. 3 wind, raised up. I think I'm just gonna go straight 90. 90 power is what I need here. Come on, Bam. You can do it. You can do it. Yes. Clutching up to save that Elo. I think they should end with a tied. It will be in the middle, tied second for the Elo. So I'm not losing anything on this one. If you guys missed it, this video has the last digit of the gift card series. So all 16 digits are now out there. If you haven't found them, go find them and redeem quickly before somebody else. Thanks for watching and stay bogey free.